Boom, this is Big One. You don't know, from Biggy Music. You know the thing go, and we represent for Reggaelizin.com from Romania. Boom, keep it locked. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Reggaelize it. Upful. Alright, so, well, my name is Big One. I'm a selector, also a music producer. I've been playing music in Jamaica and around the world for probably the last 15 years. So between 2000 and 2012, I used to operate as part of a duo called Raz and Biggy. We used to playing mainly dancehall to parties, uptown, all about. And yeah, that was from 2001 or 2000 to 2012. I was also tour DJ for Sirani between 2008, 2010 or 11. Also for Bugle, and sometimes a DJ for Ding Dong, as well as a tour DJ. So my latest venture has been Biggy Music, which is a record label, producing artists like Sean Paul, Beanie Man, Conscience, Jesse Royal, Janine, Deep Jai, Wayne Wonder, a lot of dancehall and reggae artists. So right now, Biggy Music is the imprint that we're working on. Well, I'm working on building going forward. Well, music is almost like a natural selection for me still. I mean, ever since being in high school, I was always interested in sound system, and I went through my high school years focusing on how to be a selector, and I used to save all my money and buy records and them things, and you know, it gradually grew from there to just more than just buying records. You know, start to buy a little equipment and stuff, and then and leaving school, I started to play for another sound system called Guardian. We used to play at, you know, university parties and them thing there. And then, I mean, in 2001, Raz and Biggy birth, and that was what kind of, that's a launching pad really, because I was like fresh from like high school and thing, and was really, you know, looking for something to do, like, you know, to start a future like and things. So I mean, music was just that, and playing music, and like I really used to like love to entertain people, you know, play music and people are dance, and yeah, it was that kind of youth there and things. So that was how I got into the music scene, just through sound system culture and thing. I mean, while in those years, while playing music, I mean, I always had an interest in becoming a music producer, I suppose. I mean, looking at the examples of the great like Jammies and Tubbies and even Coxon and them. I mean, it was a part of my ambition, you know what I mean? And I mean, I never really actively pursued it until probably 2007 or so. I produced my first song about 2006, 2007. It was a Mr. Vegas tune called More Than You. But at the time, I didn't really have the drive to do production. I was still really and truly very much an out and out selector, like playing out and all over. So I didn't do another song until like some years after. Like we always work closely with a production team named Daseka. Originally we were like the first set of people to actually recognize Mavado talent at the time. So like I was, before Mavado actually voiced for Daseka, I used to voice him on dub plate for like a year before that. You know what I mean? So it was one of them things the way we could have recognized talent like just know say yo, that you have something about him and then it's rough and it raw but you know. So like the song where Mavado actually bust with Real Mackay is a song we did have on dub plate like 5 different times from them time there. So it was something we gradually grow into and to it come to this point where you start to learn more about music and chords and notes and keys and that kind of stuff. Well, say it's like being growing in a Kingston. It's like dancehall away. It's at the heartbeat of the city. So in them years it was dancehall and I mean when I was like 18, 19, cable TV just come in, so BET was the influence, was the major influence. So it was between dancehall and hip hop, and reggae was always there, because reggae is the root of it. Well, it is a major part of the root of it and thing. Being a part of inner city dub, it have to do with a shift in my consciousness. I think it have to do with growing old and becoming a little bit more, what did I say, aware of my surroundings, and it's like not everything I go on in a dance hall I can agree with. I mean I can appreciate that people are young and them have that energy there about them, but it have to do it just me not being totally with everything where dancehall is. Not that I have anything against it, but so I was kind of on a break from kind of playing music, and I was kind of focused on producing for about a year and a half or so. I wasn't doing much playing out. I was focusing on production. So at the time I had just put out the Steamaz Riddim and I was promoting it on the road. So I went to Inner City Dub and iNation them hear it and thing. So iNation, being the promoter at Inner City Dub, asked me to come and be the resident down there. At the time I didn't really know anything about playing dub. I could have played reggae, because I love play reggae all along, but so I just take it as a challenge and I just went and just started doing it, and I've been doing it for probably about 8 months now. Yeah, about 8 months now. I've been the resident at Inner City Dub. Every Monday night we're there and we play dub music and roots reggae, which me being a dancehall man, we used to play dancehall and hip hop. I mean enough people might find it weird, but we just take it in stride and we like it. I like it, and we are growing in it and I learn more, because the music there and we just learn and I grow same way. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's not happy, but it alright. So within there's a certain level of consciousness I take on to myself now. That probably in my younger years it was probably always there, but it wasn't at the forefront. You know what I mean? And probably having a good time would have supersede the level of consciousness. So now there's certain lyrics and certain format to things that I don't really love. You know what I mean? So that was why I was kind of not really, fully wholeheartedly in it. So I was focused on making the music, because for years we used to always sit down there when we as musician or selector would normally sit down and we talk, and when we talk, we always say, boy, the man them now make the music we love, and me define myself in a them discussion they feel like probably 5 years. When every time it change and you really like it, I say, boy, the man them make the music away, and but that's because I say I was at a stage in the music where I had enough what I would say, connections, clout, know-how that I could actually start making music that I like. So being that I think me started to produce songs and learn more. So that was a part of the whole growth too. So that instead of sit and complain or have these discussions about yo me not like that or we start do it. So that make what me that want play. You know what I mean? I'm a 10 for try and always. And anytime I work on a project, it is not based on the swing of what is going on. It's based on what resonates with me. So the beat them will always have something where really and truly move me first. You know what I mean? And I'm like all kind of music. But like hardcore dancehall I'm a thing. I'm a something. It's my my cup of tea, as the English them will put it. So when we started the dancehall, it was about that. It was about I try fuse a thing the way where we grow up on with what can be palatable now for the young people to embrace. So we don't want to keep it all the way how we grow up. We want to put something on it, add different ingredients, different elements to make it, the stuff that we actually put out. And it's a working process. We still learn on a thing, and we have people around us who help with, and so on. Alright, so Steamaz now. Steamaz come from a real, what I say, it's an amalgamation. It's different musicians. Rifle, sparrow bass, play the bass. You have a little shuffle sound in it, slide play that. David from Daceca play most of the keys. Ducky play the guitar. The guitar them the pluck and the checky. And the rhythm was not built, and we never built and call it Steamaz. The rhythm they did in the raw format when we never put on everything yet. And Deep Jai was the first artist that voiced, and he voiced Killer Man, the ganja tune there. And I did a dub session one day with Jesse Royal, and I played the rhythm theme, and then like him just sing finally, like bam, one day, that's one Saturday morning. Him just sing it, and so I had 2 ganja songs on the rhythm. And like they were in Jamaica, they were shuffling about and trying to get the whole legalization thing going. So when I realized this, I thought it was an opportunity to do something to like mark that occasion. So we decided to call the rhythm Steamaz. The last song that we voiced on it was Janine. So we voiced Deep Jai first, Jesse Royal second, Kerry Star, Migraine, she voiced third, Sagitar, and then one day Michael General and them was at the studio, Lime Memory them, and they got all the vibes. They do some recording for our next project where not come out yet, and they was there with a brother named Reggaelizin, and because like when we finish record with a play some tune just there, so we play the Jesse Royal and so on. And Ragga just start sing theme song on the steps of Jamaica, house in Kingston, I'm gonna light my ganja pipe. And I said, dog, I sang the body, I have to go sing it, And him go and come back like a week after and sing it, and like we woke up with Janine, work it out, play some different things for FR1, and that was it. So Steamaz was inspired by the whole the legalization, decriminalization movement, where that one at the time when we actually was working on the project, because we did start, and then did start so well, then them have decriminalize it, and that was a part of the whole push. And it gone out there in the world and it do things and people are here and people like it, so we give thanks for the support, and you know, we still I say we want it to go further and further. So we want it to reach to the four corner of the world. If the world of corner come, they must say it around, so I don't know, but we want it to go everywhere, you know, we want it to go. We want it to go everywhere. So we give thanks for Reggaelize it way, you know, recognize well, you know, music are making another corner here, so come shine a camera up on the youth and see what I'm dealing. Yeah, I also dabble in recording, so I'm the voice on the Sirani and Ding Dong song, Skip to Malou. I'm talking about New York City! Me that. Five Scatter just put out a song called Bicycle Ride. Yeah, that's my voice in it. Saying, ride! And you know, whatever I'm thinking. With a couple other songs, but the songs with Denmark or Chevron, record if you notice, was Bugle. That's I can't remember. Oh, I also have a song on Major Lasers. Not the last album, the one before.
Apocalypse.
I think so, yeah. This song called Jet Blue Jet with Left Side and I think her name is, can't remember, but yeah. So I did that also. The Major Laser, you're fine. That's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, so that are the dancehall side of things, and yeah, you know, me have the roots rock part where big one is the brand as a selector. So big one is the brand as a selector. We're out there play the music, and I'm lean towards I play the roots of the music, as you know, it open up my consciousness more and welcome it and thing. And then Biggy music now is the record label. And that is the main focus. So you know, we're in a city dub every Monday as big one, and then for the rest of the week we're in the studio as Biggie music up to the time. The Major Lazer thing was when they did the Pon the Floor song, Pon the Floor song was popular out here. So that time I was still doing Raz and Biggie, and so we had done a remix to Pon the Floor where we did Inna the Air. Instead of doing Pon the Floor Inna the Air, so it was like put your hands in the air, Inna the Air, Inna the Air. I was doing Inna the Air, and so we did it and just put it out, like we just gave it to people, and Major Lazer, Diplo them heard it and put it on a mixtape that they did. I think they did like a summer mixtape that summer or something like that, and they put it on a mixtape, and I mean, I saw it and then I reached out to them through a mutual friend of theirs, and so I did drops for all of them. I did the drops for all of them, and they would do it. I guess they were playing the drops while they were going around and playing all over. And then when they came to do the album now, they sent me 2 tracks and just asked me to just fill it out and just do whatever on the tracks and send it back to them, and that's how the collaboration came about. Alright, so I have a dancehall project right now where it's really the same thing I'm tell you. So well, I tend to like to produce stuff that are really and truly move me. So my dancehall project right now is called 2016 Giggy. It features Sean Paul, Iapte, Tanta Mecha and Devante, and a new artist called Proper Fadeaway. You know, I'm really and truly wicked, like, you know, and the rhythm is called 2016 Giggy. So if anybody familiar with dancehall can, you know, say Giggy are one of them original early 90s dancehall thing, Steely and Cleavy. So it's a modern twist to the Giggy. I mean, it's going to be out probably in a couple of weeks. Radio have a couple of the songs that I play right now. We're not really like full force with it yet, but you know, but by the time I do a thing, So that is that 2016 Giggy. We also have the thing you just heard a while ago. That project is called Yaga Yaga. So doing Steamaz is on a deep chai, best center, and you know, we're work for complete it. I mean, kind of like 90% there right now, or 85. Probably just a workout so make a work so tight, you know, get really comfortable with it, and then it should be going to the road. I'm not sure if we're going to put any more artists on that one. Working with an artist called J Edge right now. I have a song called Zero Problems, so we're going to put out. Charlie, a brand new artist also. Doing a lot of work with Deep Jai. Where look out for Deep Jai and like a serious talent in our music and going to be a serious force in the coming years. Like I swear. Deep Jai, look out for him, Reggaelizin, look out for him. I just put out a Mavado song last year. A song that I've been had voice for like 3-4 years now. Been had it. Just drop it. It's called Clean So. What else is there? Working on a I don't want to say top secret, but working on a album. I don't really want to disclose exactly what it is, but enough works there anyway. I go on.
Album with?
It's an album with various artists, and it does have an interesting twist. But it's reggae. It's definitely going to be reggae, and it's a nice vibe. I think 3 of the songs are complete now. Another 4 are in the works. So we could probably have another 3 after that, and we're done. So yeah, you can look out for that sometime in the area. You know, God's willing. You know, we have to put the whole thing together, and the world will hear some more sweet reggae music.